On Friday, my father, after tons of investments, paperwork, and negotiations, finally got the chance to open up his own restaurant. My family has been really excited about it, and yesterday he brought me along to work as a staff member, as currently our place is a bit short on numbers. So I got to wash dishes and fold napkins. Not gonna lie, I really enjoyed washing the dishes, though after a couple hours my legs were really sore. However, I digress, because the real reason I brought that up is because when I finally got home to my PC at 1:45 in the morning, I realized something. My video about genres would not be ready today no matter what. So I decided that to fill for content today, I'm going to talk about two channels I mentioned last video. One of them will be in the title and the other one will be a surprise, which is what we will cover now. You guys remember option C? Well, a lot of you had wished I talked about Stormwaves, and so I will dedicate a quick minute to talk about him. Stormwaves is a content creator that focuses on mashes, mixes, and the occasional meme. While he may be the most OG masher of all time, he also took way too many breaks and was overtaken by a better masher. His main characteristics include abusing admin, randomly banning and unbanning, and forgetting to promote me back to admin. However, he is a pretty cool boy and I would suggest checking out his content. Also, if people didn't realize it last video, this whole thing is a joke. Don't be mean to him, pleasant thanks. Now for the topic at hand, we will do a quick analysis on ranking channels. Now to really understand where the inspiration to ranking channels come from, I will dub the following segment as History Time with Panda. We will need to go back to the late 1700s, so everyone grab your 18th century hat and let's begin. We will now transport all the way back to the year of 1791. Now class, can we guess what happened in that year? That is right, the steamboat was invented. Oh yeah, and the 10 United States Amendments were also written up as well. Now the reason we have to talk about this is to truly understand the cultural influence of a ranking channel. Is because of one amendment. The first one. From the First Amendment we get a number of liberties, but the one important one is the prohibition of abridging the freedom of speech. Freedom of speech allows people to voice their opinions no matter how controversial they may be, and ranking channels have taken the superior liberty and decided to voice their own opinions. I should probably pull a Philip DeFranco now and declare my bias before moving onwards. I have made rankings before, collaborated on ranking videos, and Redhawk once referred to me as his girl in a thumbnail, so I guess you could say that I'm at first base. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I should start wrapping up my topic and get to a point. One of the best ways to have a discussion is to voice an opinion. You'll see it in many videos that many viewers will reply with a comment if they feel like you may have missed something or if they have a better opinion to voice. And personally, I think it's pretty neat when a group of people can peacefully talk about something and acknowledge that people in the end will think differently. And while I may have mentioned opinions, ranking channels also create lists that are unopinionated. A couple examples from Redhawk's channel include videos like the most disliked Monster Cat tracks or where samples came from. So they're not always as easy to make as you will need to do some research. Maybe not enough sometimes, but some research. In conclusion, I think it's fair to say that opinion-based channels do attract attention simply for the reason that the viewers watching want to see if you have the same opinion as theirs. Of course, that in turn also means that if you have an opposing opinion, there's a chance you'll get roasted in the comments, so potential rankers beware. I guess the only possible downside, as there is with any genre of video, is that the more people there are in that community, the more saturated and repeated the content begins to appear. So if you want to start off as a ranking channel, you may have to go out of your way to find something that hasn't been researched or ranked yet. But surely there will always be a demographic for opinion-based content. I mean, look at politics. It's an entire industry based on opinion. Anyways, hope you enjoyed my opinion-based video on opinion-based videos. I'll hope to have my genre video out for the next couple of days. Also, here's a question I have for you guys. On Friday, I was supposed to upload an Eden album mix, and due to a thick copyright global block that was sent 9 times over, I had to upload my Lucas EP mashup instead. And comparing the feedback to what I've been getting with a lot of my recent videos, the mash did pretty bad. Which is why I wanted to ask, are people losing interest in mashups on my channel, or did people just not like the EP? I had noticed that I think Lucas has just not been doing that well on Monster Cat, so it could just be that people just didn't like the EP, which is why my video did not do as well.
Post-edit, I just kind of realized when I was looking at other people's uploads that contained Lucas's music, they just didn't do well in general.
Also, before I go, this past Friday there was so much music released, and honestly I could not properly prepare for a lot of the requests that I had gone to mix, including the Keizo album, the Ramses B album, the Eden album, and the Lucas EP. I'm hoping that maybe we can hope that 4 albums will not be released in the span of 2 days, and in the future I can properly prepare, which is why I'm going to continue promoting my Google Doc form where you can request albums that you guys want me to mix. Anyway, sorry for stretching out this video a bit long. Comment your favorite kind of light bulb, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!